Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. So this reading is for Capricorn for the month of August 2020. So for those of you who've never had a reading from me before, I will explain the spread that I've got and explain a little bit about tarot readings. So the first row I do is your past, then we have the now, then we have the near future, and then we have other information or further on in the future. I also read the bottom of the decks, plus we pull some oracle cards as well that will give you more, I guess, more information. Sorry, hiccups. I guess if you haven't had a reading before, you probably need to understand that time is fluid. So that means that just because I say now or near future, it might be further on. It's whenever the right timing. It's all about divine timing. And also energy is vice versa. So if we talk about you or your partner, it could be one or the other. So if it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Not everything, because I do such a broad general reading for the star sign, it doesn't mean that you are going through that particular thing at the time. So that's fine. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that maybe you don't resonate this month, but maybe try again another month. So we'll get on to the reading. If it does resonate though, I would love for you to like, share and subscribe and comment. That would be fantastic. So the first one we'll do is the past. So in your past, you have had some emotional loss. Just here. So that is all about, disappointment and feeling regret, feeling grief, feel abandoned and loved. Maybe you had a breakup, maybe a broken marriage, anything that causes you to feel like you've had a loss. But there will be a new beginning, which is great. So that's like the full card. That's a new beginning's coming. You've just got to take chances, maybe follow a new path, but there is going to be hope. So, which is great. We have the 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups, it can mean that you're looking to move on. So you've had the emotional loss, and now you're looking to move on to the new beginning, which is what you want. So that's what this card is about. Can also be maybe you feel like you've been abandoned, but you're looking for something better. You've been disappointed in the past, in life, with love. Like you can see this person here's, left this person here on the beach. They abandoned them. So it can be, maybe you feel that way. Maybe you feel like you've been abandoned. Then we have the Tower card. So Tower card is something that can be a very sudden unwanted change. Maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe it's some sort of upheaval. Maybe it's awakening. It's some sort of revelation that's happened. Maybe that ended whatever was here. But something big happened and now there's going to be a new beginning, which will require you to have strength. And you do have strength. You have courage. You have self-love, unconditional love, feel compassion. It's all those things, having self-respect. Like, I think you've gone through such a big thing. Now you need to use whatever strength you have to get past that. Then you have 9 of Wands. So 9 of Wands it can be resilience. It's courage. Oh, sorry, you probably can't even see. It's having a test of faith. It's having strength, really. It's, as I said, like it goes with the strength card. It's having strength, which you need in this kind of tough time. Then we have in the now position, there'll be love begins. And that doesn't necessarily mean new relationship if that's not what you want. It just means maybe love for you. Maybe, it is Ace of Cups. Maybe that's just feeling emotionally fulfilled. Maybe you have a love of life again, better health, feeling a bit more joyful than you were before. It does. Some people won't resonate to just wanting to end a relationship and jump into a new one, or something traumatic and huge happening to then jump into a new one. So whatever suits you, it can mean a new relationship. if you're in a relationship, you know, it can mean marriage as well. But just, yeah, for those the other people that are watching, it may not be that. It may just be some sort of deep healing that you've had. You've had the traumatic experience, and then now you're going to have the, yeah, deep feeling, the emotional fulfillment, all those things. So you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is a self-sufficient person. They're very honest. They're independent. They have boundaries, which is good. They kind of cut through whatever bullshit they need to cut through. That person she's a tough woman. I would say that describes you. If you're a woman, of course. Then we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, it's maybe you need to weigh up some options that you've got. Maybe you have blocked feelings due to whatever you've been through. You're avoiding you're kind of avoiding anything really. You're avoiding making a decision. It's something about a decision that there needs to be decisions, or what do you want to do with your life? You know, you've had this emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. You've had the loss, emotional loss, and now you're kind of tossing up, what do I do? What do I want to do with my life? Yeah, weighing up your options for life. Then you have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is like a new love. It can mean somebody who's a younger lover because they're a page. It can mean romantic feelings, maybe some creative idea, maybe do some volunteer work, any of those things. But it's a love of life as well. So can mean also love of, I always find this picture hilarious, right? Because you look at the top corner, it's like pigs may fly. It just cracks me up every time. It's hilarious. Anyway, but you can see, like, you know, this part here, there's two people with their heart. So, you know, maybe it's, as I said, love of something. Cups is all about love and emotional stuff, and maybe it's got something to do with just loving you. But if I read it, it would mean maybe there's something new coming for some people, but it can also be, you know, just being fulfilled in themselves, and maybe it's not romantic feelings, maybe it's got to do with creative ideas, maybe it's just having trust again, maybe it's trusting your intuition. Can be in any of those things. Then we have financial and material changes. So, I mean, that pretty much speaks for itself. There are going to be some financial and material changes in your life. Maybe it's an engagement for some. Maybe, I mean, it's upright, so it's probably something positive. It can be loss. It can be somebody who feels destitute, maybe even a victim mentality. They're lonely. But generally, I mean, financial material changes is generally something financial and material, really. So maybe you're going to get some money, or something's going to change in your life in that respect. But we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about friendship. It's about support, having support in your life. Maybe you need to have some sort of support in your life. Maybe you need to go make some friends, turn to your friends, have a celebration, you know, whatever it is, friendship. There's three women in that photo, in that picture, you know, they're having a dance and a bit of fun. Maybe that's what you need to do. Get your girlfriends together, or friends, mates together, or whatever it is, and go and have fun. Then we have the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is all about future planning. It's maybe making some decisions. It's contemplation. It's, should I travel? Maybe a new idea. Maybe this lady's like looking here to go, and she's looking at the earth and she's thinking, and there's like looks like a combi van down the bottom. Maybe she's like thinking, you know, what can I do with my life? Do I want to travel? weighing up options, I guess. But, you know, do things with your friends. Maybe go away with some friends. Maybe friends, family, whatever. Maybe the financial material changes is you're going to spend some money and go on a trip or a cruise or, yeah, only you know what that means. Then we have the future, which is, or other information you need to sacrifice. So sacrifice is the same as kind of the hangman, really. There's something you need to let go, maybe see a new perspective, self-sacrifice, maybe surrender to the universe, really, as well. Just maybe there's something you need to sacrifice specifically, but maybe it's also just letting go. Let go of the outcome of your life and just kind of enjoy it. Maybe. We'll see. You got the Authority, which is the same as the Emperor. Sorry, I'm trying to show it. Which is all about someone who's an authority. They're a structure. Maybe it's about planning. Maybe you need to, maybe you want to go travel. Make a plan. Maybe you need to make a plan for your life. What do you want with your life? Maybe be the authority in your life and, you know, be the leader. Decide what you want for your life. I think that's what it is. And you've got Patience. Patience reversed, which is kind of the same as Temperance reversed. Maybe there's an imbalance. Maybe you need to do some self-healing. Maybe go travel and do some self-healing. Maybe you need to meditate and do some self-healing. Find out what it is you need to heal from and maybe spend some time doing that so you can attract good things. Because once you have a breakup or something traumatic, you need to then spend time grieving. You need to spend time, you know, getting over that. Do the healing that you need to before you can move on to some new situation. Then we have the Knight of Swords. So that's all about somebody who, maybe it could be a lifestyle change. It could be somebody who's ambitious. Maybe they're driven to succeed, determined, strong. It could just describe you. It could describe someone new. It could just be that you're just done not being a victim, but done kind of playing the victim. Maybe it's more just being like maybe go and have some action. Maybe the Knight of Swords, it's maybe, yeah, I think it's more like a determined, strong person who wants to take action. Like, you know, she's on her horse, she's off, you know, she's taking the action. Yeah. And the Ace of Cups, I mean, Ace of Cups is a new beginning. Once again, it's exactly the same as this one here. Ace of Cups, new love, could mean emotional fulfillment, good health, deep feelings, compassion, intimacy, joy, new baby, could mean a lot of things. Self-love even. But maybe there is a new love coming whenever you're ready. You have the Eight of Swords reversed. So Eight of Swords reversed is someone who's got self-limiting beliefs. They're their worst inner critic. They need to release the negative thoughts and be open to any kind of new perspective. Like you might say, oh my God, I've just had this, you know, emotional loss. I'm not looking to go and get into a new relationship. You know what? When the time is right, you might meet someone who's amazing. You might meet someone who you go, oh my God, I never saw me having multiple soulmates or a soulmate, or I never, you know, thought I'd meet someone so amazing, and there they are. I guess just be open. I guess that's what be open. I think you just need to kind of like stop trying to control and just let what happened happen. That's what I think. You got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about, and it's upright, yep. It's all about maybe giving or receiving help. It's a generosity, prosperity. You know, it could be somebody, maybe the person you're going to meet, maybe they have money. Who knows? Then I picked some 3 oracle cards from the numerology deck. You've got a spiritual partnership, like soulmate. That is a soulmate card. Whether you've had your soulmate, whether you're going to have another soulmate, we all have numerous soulmates. But that is a spiritual partnership. Communication. Maybe you need to speak your truth. Maybe you're not saying what it is you need to say. Maybe you need to be a bit more assertive than what you are. Communication is obviously very important in a relationship as well, or any kind of, relationships in your life. And there's the completion, maybe completion of a cycle, completion of that era. You move on to something new, you have completion and move on. It is going to take some effort to get to that point, because you've got effort on the bottom of the deck. And at the moment, you're not in the personal growth, but you need to have personal growth. You need to work on you as well, which is important. And surrender to the universe, because at the moment you're not, as I said, you put out there, maybe I don't want to find someone new. I don't want to this. I don't want to that. Maybe just stop, surrender to whatever the universe is going to bring you. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, on this one, you got base chakra. Maybe that's out of alignment. If you don't know what the base chakra is, maybe Google it. It's about stability and, foundation and being grounded. Have a look into base chakra if you don't know what that is. Discontent and boredom. Maybe that's now over. This person, look at them. They, previously they look like they're bored and, discontent in life, but it's reversed, which would be maybe they're withdrawing, they're having a bit of introspection. They're disappointed with the world, maybe due to the emotional loss, but they're hesitant to open their heart as well. You will get there. You have to just work on you, because you will get there. It's just going to take some time, which maybe that's why the patience card, you need to have patience. Then we have the Eight of Swords reversed. Oops, I'll show you. Eight of Swords reversed. So that's all about having those self-limiting beliefs, being the worst inner critic. We've had this card before. Eight of Swords. Here we go. Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. Both the same card. If that's not telling you, that's definitely important. So once again, Eight of Swords. That's all about self-limiting beliefs, being the worst inner critic, releasing any kind of negative thoughts, and being open to new perspectives, which is important, because as I said, you might say, nope, that person, I don't want to ever be in love again, but you might, you might meet the person. I'm just using that as an example, but whatever beliefs you have, they can change. Queen of Wands reversed is maybe have some self-respect, self-confidence, work on whatever it is you need to work on. Being a bit introverted, you need to reestablish your sense of self. You need to work on you, find out who you are as an individual, so you can then attract something really great. And you got the Judgment card again. You got the Judgment card before somewhere. I'm not sure where. Might have been one I read before, but anyway. So the Judgment card reversed is all about like judging, maybe judging yourself, because it's reversed. Maybe you're having self-doubt. Maybe you are, as I said, you are the worst. You are your worst inner critic. Maybe you're ignoring something you think, I should be doing that, but you're not. It could be that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it keeps coming up saying you're your worst inner critic. You are. Okay. So then we have Two of Cups. So you maybe have a distrust for something because it was reversed. Maybe you have a distrust for whatever, because of whatever happened in the past. Maybe there was a breakup. You want to kind of turn that around. You want to, work on you. Then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about loss and grief and feeling abandoned or unloved, broken marriage, dwelling on the negative, feeling disappointed, all those things. I think you've had that card before too. Not seeing it, but it might have been before on one of the other ones. Five of Cups. Emotional loss. It's exactly the same. So you've had the same card twice. Maybe another important message you need to know. Okay, then there's also the fear and anxiety of having to move on. There's also, because you've got the moon, it can also be maybe some unseen problems, maybe using your intuition as well. That can be very important. We'll do some other oracle. I think I'll skip the romance ones for now, and we'll do these ones because these are important. These will give it extra information. These are the Island Time Wellness cards. They are amazing. I've got them in the Law of Attraction, and I love them. They are my faves. Okay, Capricorn for August. Okay, what do you need to know for Capricorn for August 2020? What does Capricorn need to know? All right. Right. So you have the Coffin, which is about endings. Endings bring new beginnings. It's about growth. It's about change. It's about transition, which if you've had the emotional loss, you probably are going through. You've obviously had some ending, and the new beginning, you got new beginning card right here. So you're definitely having new beginnings in life. Not necessarily love. It can mean, some people can mean love, some people are just life. You are healing from a heartbreak. You have, it could also mean you are having freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. You're healing your heart. So as I said, the emotional loss, you've had your heart broken, and now you're moving on to a new beginning where you've had to be by yourself. You've had to work on you, you know, decide who you are as a person. As I said, kisses. It can also mean a new love. Like maybe you are going to fall in love, but once again, maybe you're just falling in love with you, however you want to read it. But it's having unconditional love. It's giving and receiving affection. And then you've got the snake, but it's in reverse. So it can mean maybe previously you have had bad luck with somebody who was malicious. Maybe they cheated and you were the other woman. This only suits some people, not all. But that's over. You don't want to be that kind of person. You don't want to be the other woman if that's the situation you're in. If that was the emotional loss, you don't want to be those people. You don't want to be second best. You don't want to be an option. You want to be the one option. And on the bottom of the deck, this is getting a bit blocked. You need to make healthy choices. It's called healthy choices in love and in life. Have some self-love, self-care, and that will make you happier. You might also be looking at photos from the past and having the nostalgia. Maybe that's, maybe it's about making new memories because you got the photograph. Sorry, can't see past my fingers. Photograph card. And yeah, if you were in that kind of, for those people that were in the other woman or with the cheater or the liar or the narcissist, whoever they were, get out of that codependent, obsession, possession, controlling relationship. Yeah, you don't want to be in that relationship. And if that's the kind of people you're attracting, you don't want to be in that kind of relationship. Okay, let me do a couple of these and then we'll close. So this is the new ones I got. They're amazing. Law of Attraction. So these are for Capricorn for August 2020. The addiction card here, that's also like the devil card in the normal tarot, which is somebody who might be like, materialistic, and maybe they're, obsessed and with drugs or alcohol, they have addictions as well. Capricorn. Okay, that was quick. They're flying. Right, your own path. Talks about trailblazing brings the greatest achievement, heart and mind aligned, unconventionality and authenticity. You've got to have balance. You've got to follow your own path. And I guess now you've got the new beginning. Now, as I said, you can decide what you want for your own life. You can decide what you want for your path. You need to love all of you, because you probably had some deep wound from the emotional loss. It's about self-love and accepting whatever it is you don't like about yourself, you know, because the world mirrors that. You don't want to attract whatever it is you don't like about yourself. You don't want to attract that. Enjoy the journey. Oh, yay. Maybe that means you're going to go on a vacation. Maybe, as I said, maybe this is, you know, the same. Maybe go travel. Maybe do something you enjoy. Maybe pack your suitcases when you can. I know you probably can't at the moment, but could be take a vacation. It could be go and have some fun with your girlfriends and get out there and be spontaneous and, you know, enjoy yourself. Then you've got giving and receiving, which is about everything is energy. So as I said, like attracts like. If you are negative, you will attract negativity. If you are positive, you will attract positivity. It's being yourself. It's doing it can also be about communication, because there's like a letter in the letterbox. Maybe you're going to get some sort of communication. Oops. And then creating reality. Live your best life. You have amazing experiences, freedom, lifestyle, infinite potential. As I said, you create, you can manifest your life. You can manifest and put out there, this is what I want for my life. You know, decide what it is you want. Maybe you want to go travel. Maybe you want to, whatever it is you want to do, put that out there. Be very specific. Oh, on the bottom of the deck of that one as well is being love. Oneness. Like, oh, what did I just say? Like attracts like. Look at that. You know, if that's not confirming, I don't know what it is. It's unconditionally loving yourself and loving life in flow state, being focused, putting out a high frequency. You want to like attracts like. It always comes back to like attracts like. You want to, whatever you are and whatever you are putting out there to the world is what you'll get back. So you want to be as positive and put out good things, good thoughts. Stop thinking the negative. Stop whinging and complaining about your life. You know, do things that make you happy to raise your vibration. All those things, they're great. Anyway, that is your reading for Capricorn for August 2020. If this resonates with you at all, I would love, as I said, you to like, subscribe, share my page. Also, I have a Facebook group on Facebook, so feel free to join. And if it doesn't resonate, you know, maybe come back another time and check. Or if you know someone that this resonates with, I would love you to, share it to them. So, yes, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.